y'all, chillas, welcome back to my channel. So for today I filmed a all drugstore makeup look for you guys. A couple of you have been asking me to do one, so I figured why not. I feel like makeup isn't, you know, it doesn't depend on how much it costs or, you know, where you buy it from. It really depends on, you know, who you are as an artist and how well are you able to apply it given whatever you have. Even if, you know, I know some products might not be the same quality, but in the gist of it, it should be, you know, pretty much the same. So I'm here to show you guys that drugstore makeup does work, and if you guys want to learn how to get this makeup look, just keep on watching. Okay guys, to start off the face, obviously we're going to start with our eyebrows. So I actually picked up this eyebrow duo by Pixie. I was actually introduced to this brand at Generation Beauty, and so when I was buying the products for this video, I noticed that, oh my god, it's here at Target, which is pretty cool. So it's actually a double-ended. It comes with like a brow definer, almost like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one that they just came out with. And on the other end is a brow gel. Pretty cool. And I'm in the color Deep Brunette. And we're just gonna go ahead and start coloring our eyebrows. Again, I have some of the products I've never used before, so this is kind of like a first impressions drugstore look. So here we go. I really like how skinny it is. That's working. Get a nice good line. By the way, this brow duo was $16. It's kind of on the pricier end for drugstore products, but you do get 2 products in one instead of just getting like $18 for the Brow Wiz from Anastasia. Just for the brow part, not even the gel. One thing I'm finding that's kind of difficult about this is that you kind of have to press it hard to get a nice color payoff, but in return, it does come out a lot more natural than anything else I've ever used, so that's a plus. You don't always want to have crazy thick, like, sharp brows. Natural never hurt nobody. Definitely gave me some definition, but not too crazy. If you guys did want an alternative and you guys didn't want to really rack out on the $16 duo, I do also like, it's a powder alternative. It's the Milani Brow Fix Kit. Looks like this. I'm not really sure how much it retails for off the top of my head, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it a link for it in the bottom box, in the description box below. Yeah, it works really well. It gives you a little highlight, 2 different color shades. I mostly use this one, and then I actually will use this one sometimes as a transition shade for eyeshadow. So just a little heads up. Okay, so I know the eyebrows look a little rough right now, but we are gonna clean them up, so don't worry about it. We're gonna go in with an eyeshadow base. This one is from NYX. It is in the color ESB01. So I'm guessing just number 1. It's white. And you guys already know, to clean up my brows, I'm gonna be using my handy dandy e.l.f. concealer brush. Both of these are relatively cheap. I'm sure the brush here is like $1, and then this is probably like $4 or $3. Pretty good. Okay guys, this is actually looking kind of funky. It's way too white to be way too close to my eyebrow, so I'm just gonna go in with the NYX Above and Beyond concealer in the number 4. This is seriously one of my favorite concealers of all time. Even though I normally do clean up my brows with a eyeshadow primer, this is the next best for me. Then I'm gonna go back in with the eyeshadow primer, the white one, and then I'm gonna cover my whole eye. I'm just gonna use this to kind of apply it, and then I'll smooth it out with my finger. I recently cut down my claws, so doing makeup is probably a little bit easier for me. You know, before I really got into makeup and like really got heavily into like I need to buy all these brushes and things like that, I use my fingers to apply my eyeshadow. Girl, it told me. I'm telling you, it works. Lowe's, which is my mom. Homegirl, she's the one who taught me. Okay guys, so we just primed our lids. I'm not really sure if I'm happy with the consistency, and it's kind of like creasing on me. But you know what, the show must go on. We're just gonna see how well the eyeshadows adhere to it. So for our drugstore Glam eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and use the Sandstone Shimmer Quad from Maybelline New York. Looks like this. Really pretty colors. And you know, let's just see how this pans out. Okay, so my original plan was to actually try and use all drugstore brushes. But you know, I'm a diehard Morphe girl and they are really, really cheap. So I figured, why not use them, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Morphe blending brush is comparable to the Morphe M502. And let's just dip in. Okay, so I think for my transition color, I'm gonna dip into that Milani Brow Kit. I'm gonna take this middle color right here. And we're gonna sweep this right in the crease. Now for the crease, it actually says it. I don't know if that's gonna peel off or it's indented, but I'm gonna use this purple shade. Really beautiful. Oh, hello. My mom lives for these. I'm gonna give them to her. Okay. And I'm also gonna pop that into my crease just for some more definition. Hi Anna. So I'm gonna be taking this small blending brush by Sonia Kashuk. This is from the drugstore. Get it at Target in a set. I'll leave the link in the description box. And let's just gonna pop this right into our crease, warm it up. Okay. It seems a little chalky, but I feel like it's very buildable. Alright guys, so the eyeshadow does have a little bit of glitter in it, and I feel like that's what's making it more chalky, but whatever, I still feel like it's coming out pretty nicely. If you guys don't think so, just keep on watching. Okay, so now for my crease, I'm gonna go make it a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go in with this the Milani Brow Kit, this shade here, and I'm just gonna get my blending brush and just pop this on the corner. It's a nice matte color, and just right here in your crease in your corner, and concentrate it here. Don't start swiping or anything, just little circular motions. Oh, I love how that looks. What do you guys think? Girl, yeah. Okay, and then on top of that, I don't know if I want to add, you know, I'm just gonna add it. I'm gonna use this glitter brown. Okay. All right, guys. So then I'm gonna go with the glitter brown and pop that in the corner as well. It's not really making a difference, but whatever, girl. Let's go with it. A little bit of glitter. A little shimmer didn't hurt nobody, girl. For my lid, I'm gonna be going with this number 2 is actually labeled lid. This golden color here. And it might look a little bit too yellow to you, but we're gonna do something really fun with it. So here we go. So I'm actually gonna go in with my finger because I feel like with drugstore products, you're gonna get the most payoff if you do use your finger, as weird as that sounds. It's not really coming off that much. Come on, baby. Okay, let's try the a brush. I'm gonna be going in with the shadow brush number 5 by Sonia Kashuk. Looks like this. Really scraping it on there. You never know, girl. You never fucking know. Okay, let's try to pack it on. Okay, maybe it's a little better. From the looks of it, girl, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. But it's alright. And at this point, you're probably thinking like, okay, that looks boring, trashy. But we're gonna spice up your life right now. Okay, so I got this. I picked up this glitter by Wet n Wild. It was actually 94 cents at Target. Come on, girl. I ain't gonna say no to that. And it's just literally, oh, sorry, I'm already opening the packaging. It is so beautiful. Hopefully it works well, please, God. I just like saw it and I was like, yo, it's like hella cheap, but like, I gotta get it. It's like one of those impulse buys, you know, but it's not really impulse buy because it's like 94 cents. Can I open this? Jesus Christ. Now we're just gonna pop that on top. Just for a little pizzazz. Not too crazy. We're not going to rave. We just want to say, hey. Okay, and I'm just using my blending brush to kind of clean up the glitter from the rest of my eye because it kind of got everywhere. Okay, guys. Switch of plans. Use a small, small, tight brush. The bristles need to be tight. And literally just scrape it. I'm like, let me show you. Just scraping it like this. And then a lot of product ends up on the brush. and it comes on beautifully. Next, to highlight our brow bone, I'm going to be going in with this lip pencil, actually by Sonia Kashuk. It came in my kit as well. And I'm going to be using this white shade here from the little, what is it, quad? And I'm going to be running this against my brow bone. Oh, it's beautiful too. Okay guys, now we're going to go in and apply some lashes. I'm going to be using the Christina lashes in number 46, and I believe number 47 I stacked them myself. But when I stack them, they look like this. I customized them myself. I'm going to go ahead and figure out the exact number for you guys and let you guys know which ones that I stacked, okay? And y'all know the drill, just curl and you guys already know my holy grail, Define a Lash by Maybelline. Favorite. So basically it's my favorite because I feel like it really separates the lashes. It doesn't make them all clumpy like most drugstore mascaras do, or I guess any mascara, and I feel like it makes them extra long. So I just finished putting on my lashes. They're still kind of drying a little bit, so but because I did use these lashes previously with the glitter look, they do have a little bit of rainbow glitter on them. Also, I feel like this, because of the thickness, looked kind of funky right here. I was like kind of empty. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm just gonna go with a little bit of liquid eyeliner just to make a line. This is the NYX Liquid Black liner. Yes. Okay. Just really thin line, just to even out the lash line. I'm just sweeping it across the band because of the glitter. So now we're gonna go in for our foundation, but beforehand we're gonna go ahead and put on some primer. To be god honest, I've actually never really used a higher end primer before. I don't really believe in it, to tell you the god honest truth, but since I found this product, it's really made me a firm believer, and it's gonna be kind of surprising you. I'm sure most of you who are really addicted to YouTube like I am know this product already, but I am going to introduce you, for those of you who don't know, the Nivea Men's Cooling Balm Aftershave. This product was actually mistakenly discovered by Nikki Tutorials on, basically it works just as good as any foundation primer on the market. So the idea is that Nikki explains is that because this product does have glycerin in it, your products are gonna tend to stick to it more, therefore holding your makeup on all day. So that's why we're gonna use it. It also does have a very pleasant smell, and it feels really good on the skin. So here we go, here goes nothing. Just gonna pour like this much in your hands, quarter amount, and then you're just gonna lather your face. So basically, after you apply it onto your face, you're just gonna wait till it starts getting a little bit tacky. Thank you, Mark. And I can feel it tacky. Oh my god, there is glitter all over my face, girl. For my foundation, I'm gonna go in with the new Lumi Cushion, and I'm in the color N4. It looks like this. It comes with a little applicator, and then it's just like a sponge that's soaked. And I'm actually gonna use the applicator that it came with to apply it to my face, and then I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend it out. I think it's buildable, so I'm just gonna do one layer first. Oh, that's a big chunk in my hair. Hello. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques beauty blender. You could also find this at the drugstore. It's like, I think $4 for one, maybe. I'm not too sure. Don't account me on that. And I'm using it damp. I'm not using it dry. I don't know what I'm feeling about this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build it because it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere right now. There you go. I'm getting more potted with my finger. I'm literally soaking my finger in it, guys. I'm gonna fuck. There you go. Yeah, that applicator comes with no bueno. And it's not drying quickly, has a nice like dewy consistency. So for my dry girls out there, it's probably good for you. It's good for me. Oh yes. Oh my god, I feel like it's actually kind of white, huh? I'll bronze myself. I like how it's not drying. This is perfect. Yes! Okay, for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Master Conceal by Maybelline. My friend Chelsea recommended the Master line to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I heard really good things about it. And I'm just gonna apply some on my finger. I'm applying it to the highlights of my face, so I'm going ahead under my contour, on my chin, on my cupid's bow, under my eyes and my nose and my forehead. I'm gonna blend it out. Same beauty blender. Okay, so it does increase. We're gonna go ahead and set our under eyes. Okay guys, I am so stupid. I didn't bring any setting brushes and or contour brushes, but you know, I'm gonna make it work. I said I was gonna use only drugstore things. I don't have that many drugstore brushes, so I'm gonna make it work. So I just set my under eyes and my face using the Maybelline translucent powder in medium. It works really well. It's literally my holy grail. I've been using it for a really long time. It doesn't have flashback. The only downside to it is that it does have a little bit of a tint to it. So if you want to use it to set your under eyes, it's definitely going to become more or less the color of the tint. That's why I use a really light concealer, because of the fact that I know it's a little bit too light for me. So when I do put the translucent powder on, it kind of is easier. Looks more blended, more natural. You feel me? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and clean our brows. So I'm just dipping my e.l.f. concealer brush into the sponge, and I'm just gonna clean up. Now that we've went ahead and cleaned our eyebrows, we're gonna highlight now. So I'm gonna go ahead and first try out a liquid highlighter. I've never used one before. This is the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator in the gold shade, so it's the warm undertone. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger, like, see this much? So I'm not even cross-eyed that much. See how tiny that is? And I'm gonna sweep out my finger. And I'm just gonna apply it where I would apply my highlight normally. I feel like if you weren't gonna set your face, you could definitely just put like a BB cream and this on and it would look gorgeous. But you need to be careful because since it is a liquid, it's not gonna really blend out that well if you put it on top of your powder. Okay, now that we put in our gold highlight, I'm gonna use this powder palette Mineral Glow Pearls by Physicians Formula. It's from Target as well. And again, for my highlight, I'm going to be using my Morphe M502. So it looks like this. Kind of like a diseased mutant. I'm going to show you guys how to bronze your face using just a regular fluffy brush, okay? I feel like not only is this a drugstore tutorial, this is how to use a blending brush for everything tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Bella Pierre contour palette. You can actually find this palette at Marshall's or maybe TJ Maxx or Ross. I'm gonna start here at this very warm shade at the end. The technique is, instead of doing a swiping like you would normally do, or kind of like a brush, brushing up with a bigger brush, you're just gonna do little swirly motions. So I feel like my contour isn't blending that well, so I'm just trying to bake it, which basically means I'm running my setting powder under it to try to cancel out the darkness. Now we're gonna go in with the under eyes. We're gonna finish it off. So I'm gonna be using my small blending brush, and we're gonna go back into the brow kit using the darkest color again. I'm going to sweep it just right here on the outer corner. And I'm going to use the maroon shade that we used in the beginning for our crease. And I'm going to grab that on the same blending brush and put that right in the center. And then for our inner corner highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use the Physicians Formula highlight again. Same brush, and I'm gonna pop that in my inner corner. Now for my bottom eyelashes, just gonna pop on some mascara really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and dust this off. I'm actually just gonna pounce it into my face. Okay, and last but not least, for the lips, I'm gonna go in with the new Lingerie by NYX in the number 8. And I'm just gonna pop that right on the lips. By the way, I love these so much. And to set my makeup, I'm going to be using this Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, $7 at Ulta. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. A couple things I kind of want to admit to that I feel like I struggled with a lot throughout the video is that number one, I really need to invest in more drugstore brushes. I mean, not that I need to, but maybe I should have for the video because I felt like I was trying to limit myself to just the ones that I already had and I was being a lazy ass. But hashtag I racked out 80 hats to get all the stuff that I needed to complete my set. Because I relatively use a lot of drugstore products already, but I've kind of adjusted to more of a higher end spectrum. So just trying to find dupes for things that I normally use, I did spend a lot of money on, but that's why I was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of already have brushes that I feel like I could work with, but lo and behold, I should have got a powder brush. I should have got something to set my under eyes with, a brush like that for sure. My contour brush, I should have got one. I think that was about it. But, you know, I worked with what I had and I was trying to show you, you know, even if you don't have all these brushes, you can still just use a blending brush to do everything. You know, makeup, like I said in the beginning, is really based on what techniques that you have inside yourself and not based upon if your foundation was $8 or $50, you know what I mean? So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this drugstore makeup look, you know, go ahead and let me know if you guys want to see another one. Maybe a more natural look or maybe even more of a dramatic look, but all drugstore, just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.